He's your current point leader out of Lincoln, Nebraska, Don Trout Jr., the 1X. On the outside, he picked up the feature win when the NCRA sprints were here at Salina Speedway earlier this summer. He's out of Norman, Oklahoma. The 81W is Danny Wood. Inside row number 2, it'll be Forrest Sutherland. In the 85, the 81 from Salina is John Freeman. In row number 3, the 20G of Jake Grider. The 98 out of Wichita is J.D. Johnson. Driving the 72 car, Raymond Seaman out of Jetmore. The 10C will be Jeremy Campbell out of Wichita, making up row number 4. In row 5, it'll be Logan Forler. In the 2L, the 6 car from Forgan, Oklahoma is Caden Taylor. Driving the 51 car, Josh Fairbank. The 45X, C.J. Johnson out of Quinter, Kansas. Heading into turn number 1, he's still got the chance to pick up his 7th NCRA Sprint Car Championship. Driving the number 20 car from Nest City, it'll be Luke Cranston. In the 48, that is Taylor Forbes out of Neligh, Nebraska. In the 11X, it'll be John Carney. The 91 car from Kingman is Jeff Stassa. Scheduled out also Wyatt Burks out of Topeka, the 11W, and Blake Hahn in the 52 out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. As he picked up the feature win earlier this year here back in June at Salina Speedway, Danny Wood out of Norman, Oklahoma, finishing that runner-up spot right there on the outside of that front row. Caution lights have been turned off. We're going to try it one more time, 25 times around. They load them up into turn number 4. They'll light the candles. It's showtime. Action in turn number 2. That's J.D. Johnson going over the nose. John Freeman sits down on the bottom, having a tough go starting the sprint cars. That's your front row, Forrest Sutherland.
Hold on loosely, but don't let go.
Off of turn number 4. We'll check up down. We're going to try it again. Green flag. Everybody makes it through 1 and 2. We're down the back straightaway right now. Into turn 4, your leader on lap 1, Don Trout Jr. Trout out of Lincoln, Nebraska, takes him down the backside. C.J. Johnson back here in the field into turn 3, the 45X. It's Trout down into turn 4, followed by Danny Wood, Jeremy Campbell, your top 3. C.J. Johnson now rolling up into that number 5 spot. Danny Wood puts a slide on Trout off of 4. He can't make it work. Your leader into turn number 4, the 1X at Don Trout. Looking at lap traffic up in front of him as he goes into 1. Jeremy Campbell in that 10X, putting the pressure on the 1X of Don Trout Jr. Your top three cars coming off at turn number 4 right now. It's Stroud, Campbell, and Wood. C.J. Johnson, the 45X up to 4th. Campbell takes the number 1 spot. Jeremy Campbell in that 10C, your leader off of 4. Don Stroud trying to hang on to 2nd. Danny Wood, C.J. Johnson right there, the 45X. Johnson and Wood for 3rd. It's C.J. Johnson now up into 3rd. Jeremy Campbell in the 10C. Look at the gaggle off of 2. Oh, got a spin over here at turn 4. C.J. Johnson, the 45X. Well, C.J. Johnson out of Quinter, Kansas, was making his way up through the field. He had a lot of points he had to make up, but he was doing everything he could about that. Now sits idle over there on the entryway to turn number 4. We'll bring him down off of 4. Green flag waves. Campbell gets a good restart off of turn 2. He's into 4 already. Carney up alongside Wood. Watch him off of 4. Danny Wood, the 81W, the man on the move right now. He's got to keep it on the racetrack. Campbell off of 4. Stroud, Wood, Carney. Caution comes out for the 20G of Jake Grider. Grider drove it off the backside, gathered a car back up, and got it to a stop on the top side of turn number 3. 25 into the books. Jeremy Campbell, Don Stroud Jr., that's Danny Wood. John Carney. Blake Hahn is the 52 as we come off of turn 4. Jeremy Campbell in that 10C out of Wichita off of turn 4. got a spin over here in turn number 2. That's Danny Wood out of Norman, Oklahoma. Danny Wood, the veteran out of Norman, Oklahoma, brings us back to another caution. Laps into the books, working our way to 25. Jeremy Campbell's had the show. Don Trout Jr. trying to win a championship. The 52 of Blake Hahn now up into that number 2 spot. Hahn out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. White flag coming out for the 10C of Campbell. Blake Hahn in second, Droud, Kearney. Jeremy Campbell out of Wichita, trying to make it 2 wins in a row for the sprint car driver out of Wichita, Jeremy Campbell. Well, there you have it. The NCRA sprint cars putting it down into the books. The 10C, Jeremy Campbell out of Wichita. He wins the show tonight here at Salina Speedway. Your 2016 NCRA sprint car champion will be from Lincoln, Nebraska, the 1X of Don Trout Jr. We'll go down to Scott Stiles.
Pretty good week for you. You just had a baby girl this past week. You and Katie, your second. And now, you know what? First of all, I think you got the burnouts pretty good here.
Yeah, that was a hell of a donut show right there. I was like, this might be the last race of the year, and I was like, sure, I'll just let her run out, you know. And I never did get the wheel off, but you know, I just kept her going and came back around. But you know, the car was great, man. It was great from the start. I was a little worried about the setup and going out there. You know, it's like a gamble every night. You know, it's lucky at the casino, but I hit it right tonight and pulled off the win. And the car was fast, man. It was awesome.
Dwight and Ryan have really hit something here the last 3 races, 3 in a row for you. Talk to me about midway race. The handling seemed to go away a little bit on a lot of these cars. The wind picked up and everything. How hard was this 25 laps tonight?
Yeah, you know, I think I was the quickest in 1 and 2. You know, that bank is pretty fun out there. You know, they drive up that hill and come right back down, and you can just flat-foot it through there. But I was starting to struggle a little bit in 3 and 4. You know, starting the hood cushion get way up there and starting to blow off a little bit. But you know, it was great. You know, it turned out great. I want to thank Dan Cycles, Cotswold Service. You know, Auto Masters, Crispin's. You know, Ryan and Dwight and Katie, Wanda, Jackson, now little Zoe. So she'll be a week old tomorrow. You know, so it's just happy to win the season 3 in a row.
$2,000 going to buy a lot of diapers.
Right? It'll help out a lot. And I was making a bet with people. If we won tonight, we might go to short track. So I don't know. There might still be one more race on the schedule.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Jeremy Kemp, your winner. And you never had a national championship before, but this is your first, and it's got to be pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I don't even know what to say except I just have to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving me the perseverance and the wisdom and the calmness, because it's been kind of a stressful week, and thinking about this, and then my family's all here, and guys that have been working on this 1X car since I started driving it showed up tonight. It's just pretty special.
How special is the drive for the Oaks brothers?
It's amazing. I mean, these guys are so cool, so laid back. They give me everything I need, and it's just a lot of fun.
The mindset going into 25 laps tonight, and then the wind picks up halfway through. Guys, the handling's starting to go away. What's going through your mind?
Well, we weren't very good in the heat race, and so we made the car freer for the feature, thinking it was going to get slick, but not this slick, and so we were just a little bit off, but I just kept watching where that 45 car was, so that was my main concern. I mean, I won tonight, but it was just most important for those guys especially to beat the 45.
Well, you've always been a champion in our hearts, but tonight you truly are. You put your name in the record books forever. Don Drought Jr., a champion of the NCRA.
Thank you. I want to thank all you fans for coming out tonight. It's a great crowd tonight, and great weather for October, huh? So.
Don Drought Jr., there he is, the family celebration here in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Winner's Circle.
From Salina is Mike Zerbeck. He sits alongside point leaders from Salina, Kansas, and defending series champion, the 1 junior, Justin Kinderconnect. Row number 2, Cody Kretschmar in the 60. The 47 is Ed Griggs out of Pleasant Hill, Missouri. In row number 3, the 48B is Brandon Gray from Salina, and the 9G car of Owen Edwards out of El Dorado. The 88C is Dustin Forsberg. The 22 car is Alex Lovelace. In the number 3, that is Nathan Wolf out of Lee's Summit, Missouri. The 4T car is Tim Sterner out of Adrian, Missouri. In the number 12, he's out of Newton, Kansas, Ryan Seacrest. He sits alongside Jeremy Heim out of Mays, Kansas in the 66. And the 19A of Ryan Ayers out of Salina, your championship event in the NCRA Mod Lights. 16 NCRA Mod Light champion will be from Salina, Kansas, the 1 junior of Justin Kinderconnect. Let's go down to the front straightaway with Scott Stile.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's stand up. Let's salute the drivers. Coming off of turn number 4, Maddie's Brigham 2 in the beautiful Don Hatton Chevy SS Camaro. Here comes your 5th.
Rolls into turn number 3, 15 times around. The NCRA Mod Lights. Down into turn 4, ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime. Everybody clears turn numbers 1 and 2. We're down that backside into 3 and 4. Off of 4, your 2016 champion, lap 1, Kinderconnect. Ed Griggs in that 47 out of Pleasant Hill, Missouri, keeping the pressure on Kinderconnect off of turn number 4. $1,000cc motorcycle engines inside these NCRA Mod Lights as Kinderconnect brings them into 1. Griggs in 2nd. Mike Zerbeck in that Z23 right now holding down the 3 spot. Forsberg in driving that 88C moves into 3rd right now. As your leader, Kinderconnect into 1. Brandon Gray back here on the back straightaway going into turn number 3. Now moving up some spots as he takes over that number 4 position. So it's Kidder Connect. The 47 is Griggs. Brandon Gray, Zerbeck. It's all Justin Kinderconnect, the 1 junior out of Salina off of turn number 4. Your NCRA Mod Lights. The 47 is Ed Griggs. The 88C of Dustin Forsberg. Here's your leader off at turn number 4, the 1J of Kidder Connect. Justin Kinderconnect, your leader, the 1 junior, into turn number 3 right now. Running out of laps here in your championship event of the NCRA Mod Lights. Your leader into turn number 1, gets into a little bit of lap traffic now. The 47 of Ed Griggs out of Pleasantville, Missouri, holding down that number 2 spot. The 88C, Dustin Forsberg. White flag coming out for Kidder Connect this time out of 4. The 1 junior, one more time around. The blue and white car trying to go out with a championship that he's already signed up in. Your leader, Kidder Connect, into turn number 4. He'll bring it off of 4 down the front straightaway here at Salina Speedway. There he is, your 2016 NCRA Mod Light champion, Justin Kidder Connect. As the remainder of the field makes its way by your checkered flag here at the starter's tower. Here he comes off of turn number 4, ladies and gentlemen. It's a back-to-back NCRA championship for that guy right there, Justin Kidder Connect out of Salina, Scott Stiles. I'll have him here in just a minute as he'll join us at the awards banquet in the last of January at the Cotillion Ballroom in Wichita, Kansas. You can find that.
Well, back-to-back is pretty special.
Yeah, it's real special. It's good to put an exclamation point on this season. Last year we kind of backed our way into it with the DNF on the last race, so much better way to go out.
Let's talk about the season. It's been a grueling season, a lot more races than normal, and consistency pays off, and this car's been pretty special to you.
Yeah, it's been really fast. I think the caliber of wins we've had this year hold up a lot better than last year. It seemed like everyone was hard fought. I enjoyed racing Forsberg a lot this year. We put on some great shows and a few other guys here and there mixed in too. So hopefully everybody had a good time watching us.
Who do you want to thank in this championship run?
Definitely Auto House for letting me drive their car, and then my family for helping me through this, and everybody that comes out and watches and supports us, so whether it's buying shirts or just cheering for us, I want to thank you too.
You are now considered a back-to-back champion of the NCRA. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Justin Kinderconnect.
Next up on the docket, it'll be your championship event, the Gladiators of the NCRA Late Model Division.